Welcome to my new pottery studio. I have been wanting to fully redo this room into just a pottery studio for the last year, but this is where our office was, and as you guys saw, we moved it to our bedroom, which is really, really cool because weirdly, every room in this house is normal size, like 10 by 12 or 10 by 13, and then our bedroom is like 30 by 25. I don't know, it's just massive in there. And so we had all this extra space in our bedroom because we only never sleep in there. And so this was the perfect opportunity to move everything in there and get all of our work stuff put into the bedroom where we literally are in there 8 hours a day, and then the rest of the time it just sits there unused. It's perfect, and that gives so much more space in here, and I finally have a fully functioning pottery studio that is not competing with computer stuff. I'm very, very, very excited about it, and I was able to get from out of that corner. I was basically sitting this whole time where this little lamp is, just kind of squeezed into the corner, clay dust everywhere. But now I've got this much, much, much more open, airy space, and I've got an organized shelf behind me where in that shelf I have things set up exactly where they need to be, and I'll show you exactly what I've done. So these shelves right here are all of the greenware. Greenware, if you're unaware of, are pots that have been thrown and fully dried but have not been fired or bisqued yet. So as you can tell how they sound, these ones have been fired to bisque. So now I have shelves for different stages of wear. Like this shelf here is all of my bisqued things that need to be glazed. And then still have to go through and fully like clean off these shelves here. But over here are the fully finished mugs that are ready to be listed. And yeah, I mean, I'm just getting better and better each time I throw. I will always judge everything that I do because I'm that nature of a person. Whenever I make something, I never feel proud of it. I always feel like I can do better, but I have to get past that mentality and just get over it. So got some really cute little mugs that we've made, and just been waiting for the perfect time. And the time is soon. Soon, I promise. These are some garlic grater bowls that I made. If you guys have not seen, garlic grater bowls are so cool because they have this rough texture on the bottom. You hold a piece of garlic in your hand and you grate it along the bottom, and then you can add your oil and your herbs in and like make an individual like salad dressing. And this one, I painted a little garlic on the side. I made this one as well. And then with the speckled clay, which is one of my favorites, I made this guy. This one is a little bit of a different shape. Funny enough, this glaze, so I tried a sgraffito method on here. This glaze is actually supposed to be green. It is supposed to be this, it's supposed to be sort of this color, if I'm honest. Like this inside here, how this is like that really pretty green. This is supposed to be that color, and look what color it turned out in the firing. But this is, it's still cute. I like it. And then this is actually a little slip casted one that I made. So I'm gonna be doing slip casting as well. And it's basically a mold. I did not make the mold, I bought the mold for this. And if you guys don't know what slip casting is, it's basically like you pour liquid slip in, you let it dry a certain amount, and then you cut it out, and then you can glaze it exactly how you want. So I did not hand build this, but I of course did actually make it, but I didn't hand throw it or hand build it. This is a slip casting. So I was just testing glaze on this. I actually had no intention of like, I don't have any intention of selling this. If I did, I would sell it for extremely cheap because it's not exactly, you see the texture that it turned out? It's not exactly how I wanted it to go. It's perfectly fine. I mean, like it can sit on somebody's shelf, but I want to do better than this. So I'm just a tester. But my goal for pottery today, I actually have a meeting today at 2:30 on Zoom. It's 1:30 right now. I want to see how many pots I can throw in 1 hour. I'm going to use a fresh bag of clay. As you can see, it has this green growing in it. That's not a problem apparently. When I went to Seattle Pottery Supply and bought the clay, they have signs everywhere being like, is your pottery growing mold? That's fine. So today my goal is to make a bunch of makeup brush holders. So the cool thing about throwing when you're going from a direct bag of clay like this is that you don't have to wedge your clay, because It's already been wedged through a pug mill, which a pug mill is a machine that basically wedges clay. Wedging is where you see people like kneading the clay, and they are basically, you need to do that if you're like doing reclaim clay, which is like if you're trying to reuse clay, then you need to wedge it really, really good. Or if you're using clay that's already been thrown. But because this is fresh from the bag, I don't have to wedge it, which is nice. That saves me some time. One thing I will like to get for this pottery studio would be a wedging table and a reclaim table. But hey, one thing at a time. Reclaim is where you have pottery that you've already that's broken into a bunch of pieces. Like I have a big bucket full of pieces that I poorly threw, or that got a hole in them, or that broke somehow. And then you re-wet them, so you soak them in water and you re-wedge them into usable clay. It's recycling. This should be good. I need to get a scale as well, but I refuse to spend $1 more on any of this stuff, because if you guys are interested, I can do a video on what it has cost me so far to set up a pottery studio. And I'm thinking it's in the like $15,000 range, but you know what? It's probably more than that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This just means we are one step closer to finalizing my business. Like I mentioned in previous videos, if you guys have not yet, you guys can go over to my website, which is homethrownbykristi.com, which is my pottery business. And I also have an Instagram page now, so everything will be listed on there as soon as I am launched and ready. People on Patreon are gonna get first notice. So right before the launch, patrons will get like the first access to my website if they want to shop first. It's not going to be like hours and hours and hours ahead of time. So like I said, it's homethrownbykristi.com, and I'm so very excited. I have a whole bunch of pieces here behind me. I also had one of you guys make the best recommendation, and I'm so excited for it. As you guys saw before, I have these garlic grater bowls, but one of you guys mentioned to me that I should make makeup brush holders with these in the bottom. So when you're ready to wash your brushes, you dump out your makeup brush holder, and then you can use this on the bottom to clean the bristles of your brushes. I would make it less harsh because these are kind of sharp to cut garlic. I would make it less harsh for your brush so that it wouldn't actually rip your bristles. But how cool would that be? Such a good idea. If you guys are interested in becoming a patron, which gets exclusive content, doing exclusive Q&As, videos that I don't really feel comfortable talking about on YouTube. There's just some topics, but we're also doing some exclusive content over there that's different, you know, like live streams that I typically have not been doing on YouTube. I haven't done a live stream in years. There's going to be so many different things. So you guys can go
become a patron on Patreon. I'm gonna have the link down in the description. Also, there is, I have YouTube members as well. So if you're looking for those exclusive uploads, my YouTube members will get those here on YouTube without having to go to Patreon. There's additional things on Patreon, like community chats and DMs, like people can send DMs that I can respond to. There's chatting with each other, community, like I said, first access to pottery drops and things like that when you become a patron as well. So I really appreciate you, and I will see you guys at my next video. Bye.